Morning, I'm Lynn and welcome to another day at Ewetopia Farms. I got a whole bunch of hungry rams at the gate waiting for me. So let's go over and have a look at them before we start chores. Hi you guys! Hi buddy, how you doing? Hi buddy. Hi boys. How you guys doing today with your wool off? Don't you boys look handsome? Oh my goodness. So handsome. Hi you guys. Oh, the bugs are irritating them already. I see their heads are down and they're stamping because now they got no wool. Hi! And there's some more handsome boys back there. Max! Ben! And as you can see, we have clouds today. There's a chance of rain. Don't look at the skinny sheep there who has worms. Look at the good ones that don't. Hi Scotty, do you want your food too? And he's bringing a bale of hay in for the girls at the back. While he's doing that, I'm going to feed Linus here. Hi buddy, how you doing? Max, come here. Linus. Hi. Hi, buddy. How you doing? Hi, Linus. Here he is. The famous boy. Slow down, buddy, or you're gonna choke. You're getting a frothy lip now. It's like a milkshake, isn't it? Just yummy. What are you doing?
Cooling off.
So Arnie's getting ready to make creep feed. I'm filming you making creep feed. They're waiting for something witty to come out of your mouth.
I'm trying to filter my composition right now.
Are you having a bad day? Doesn't look like you're making creep feed.
I was in the vent though for a second, but I'm probably should control what I say right now.
Maybe you can make the creep feed then vent out.
You know, I gotta say something. I just say one little thing, okay? Make it real short. Back to the barbate again, the rat problem. And I'm thinking, anybody that has grain out is going to have a rodent problem. Mice or rats or anything. I mean, the first thing people are going to say is, why would you have mice and rats running around the barn? Because it's probably a health thing you shouldn't have around the barn. So you have to have barbate to control the rats or mice. But besides that point, I want to get to where you have a value. when somebody in Ottawa says you can't get bar bait or rat poison anymore unless you have the chemical license, I'm thinking if I got 10 sheep and I have a rodent problem and I can't get any bar bait, I'm not going to get the chemical license just for 10 sheep. It puts a terrible stress on all the small farmers. It's like it's like the government wants to make us all to big, large operations, okay? But besides that, it's the value of having no value. The government doesn't send me a letter saying, Arnie, we have to restrict the bar bait because there's a problem, okay? Which I don't know what's going on, okay? But all they tell me, you can't buy it anymore, Arnie. Figure it out. So you have to wonder how much value I have. But don't forget to pay your taxes, Arnie. So we can charge 18% interest if you don't pay. So you have to wonder. You gotta go and vote, Arnie. You gotta be involved, Arnie. But you kind of wonder what kind of value it has. So now I'm having a real run-in with the feed company. So watch what I say there. I just don't know how to deal with that right now. Anyways, I guess it's just life. Life's a challenge, eh? It's like dealing with your neighbors, family members. Called her 4 times, she still hasn't called you back. You know what that's called? It's called ignoring the call. Everybody has these around the hip.
People don't call back anymore.
That's right. But there's one problem with the feed company. I might as well say it while it's on the tip of my tongue. They didn't have permission to spray. They didn't have permission to spray my corn. They have a bill now, and I'm a little paranoid, or a little bit. What's the word you use? That I'm not going to pay the bill for a while because I don't have the funds. So I don't know how she's going to explain that. Oh, just pay it when you have time, Arnie? Or she's going to say, well, if you don't pay it in 30 days, we're going to charge you interest for a field that we didn't have permission to spray. But the problem is, I got to go to small claims court for that, and that is a terrible drag to me, with some parasite lawyer there trying to defend me. They're just parasites too.
So what happened is, while we were shearing the sheep yesterday, our feed company came and sprayed our cornfield with herbicides, and we had looked at the cornfield and decided that it wasn't ready for it yet because we had no weeds, and we were going to hold off on it. But they came and sprayed it without even asking us, and now it's done.
And the worst thing about it is, they don't ask to spray the cornfield, and they don't drive down the laneway to get to the cornfield. They drive right through my barley and new seeding field to get to the cornfield, right through my crop. I guess they couldn't waste the time by opening up a gate and going the proper way.
Or dropping in at the house, which is right next door, and asking us if they want to spray, if we want them to spray.
So then I call them back 4 times, and they know it's the conversation. They know they're wrong, and they're not going to answer the phone. And it's really hard to do business this way. It's really hard. It's really hard.
We're really liking the look of the clouds today. They're pretty dark, and we got a chance of rain. So we're really, really hoping that it's not just a pretty picture and that we actually do get some rain. It's very, very dry, and a good rainfall would help. I think we are only supposed to get a couple of millimeters, which really is nothing. It's, not even an inch, not even half an inch, not even a quarter of an inch. But if it could do that every day, it might accumulate. But anything's better than nothing at this point in the game. So the same goes for people as goes for animals. Once you've done something enough, it's not so exciting anymore. So it used to be the holy mad dash when I opened the gate up. I just opened the gate up for these girls, and they're just kind of sauntering out. No big rush here. Field's not going anywhere. I got some drops of rain falling right now too. Keep your fingers crossed. Look what's happening. I'm not going to jinx it too much, but just started to rain. Those sheep are coming back. They don't like the rain. You'd think they'd love it after it being so dry. I won't jinx it because it sounds like it's easing up a bit already. This is what we're hoping for today, people. Okay, Arnie's got Lamborghini out because the rain lasted for 5 minutes. Hi, Lamborghini. You're not liking that ordeal, are you? It's not very fun on a leash.
Oh, you know this is a sheep Andre could have got. All he had to do is not be so cheap. Hey. Oh no, I'm sorry. He doesn't want to go to Quebec.
Hi, you're doing a great job.
There's some feet here.
Hold it his head.
There's a little picture there, you see.
Hi, baby. Yeah, you're very handsome.
A little upset.
You're very handsome. You gotta try another ram on the leash. Because we got Dorsets and other Suffocks that have to go on a leash too.
This guy doesn't like it. He's actually pretty friendly, but he's mad, eh?
You don't like that. I don't blame you. I just don't blame you, sweetheart. Hi, buddy. You're beautiful. Yeah, you are.
Let's show them how good it walks. You don't do the color.
There now. Good boy. You look tremendous. He's definitely going to be the shortest one there. But I'm guessing he'll be the heaviest too. This is his protest stance where he goes on his knees. I know, that's his protest stance. Ready? Have a little bit of rain as you saw this morning, but right now the bright sunshine's cracking through. It rained for about 5 minutes, but I guess we can't complain. It was something. Won't do a lot. We need a lot more of that. But since we can't do any field work right now, we're gonna do some barn work. We're in the barn with the adult ewes. It's getting a little dirty in here because there's quite a few sheep in here right now, and when they go out to pasture, their poop tends to be a little more mucky, so when they're in at night it tends to get a little dirty. So we're gonna put some nice clean bedding down for them while we have the opportunity. Arnie's been working in the fields quite a bit lately, so we're behind on a few of the stuff that we would normally be doing on a more regular basis. We need to make room in the barns for the new hay too, so by taking the old stuff out and using it as bedding, it gives us space for our new fresh hay. We just got off the phone with the bin rental company, which we have to hire to remove all that plastic that comes off the wrap bales. So they're gonna drop that off on Tuesday, and we're gonna load it up with the plastic that we wrap our bales with. And you wanna know how much that costs? $600 to dispose of that plastic. Hi girls, how come you're back here? You're supposed to be out at pasture, not in the barns. I don't know why they're all coming in. Is it too hot out there? Would you rather be indoors for the afternoon? Max, come here. She wants to come in. They prefer it when it's cloudy. If only you could do this when I wanted you in at night. I don't think they really are quite sure what they want to do. Why are they crowded over there? Look at them.
They want a new field.
They just got a new field.
Well, now these wore off. I see my spraying company didn't call me back.
They didn't.
No, didn't call me back. I've called 5 times. They haven't called back because they probably know they're in the wrong, but they don't want to deal. Now they don't want to deal with the situation. But it's the same company that sells me fertilizer. But I'm sure if I call them up right now and say I'm looking for a few tons of fertilizer, I'd have a call here in a couple minutes.
Ben, leave them alone. Ben, they don't want you hurting them. You guys gonna get some nice bedding now? They just like new stuff. They're excited that we're in here doing things in the barn. So they want to come see what's going on. Like I said this morning when we were letting the Dorsets out, it's kind of like been there, done that. They want something more exciting now. They get bored too. Hi, Big Betty. Hi, sweetheart. This has got to be really exciting for them because the doors are wide open. It's a nice day. The pastures are all open. They got like a 15-acre field. And here they all are. What is it? Is it more exciting in here? Why are you guys in here? I don't know. It's not that exciting, is it? Hi.
To be honest with you, these sheep have actually they're pretty well perfect condition.
Most of them
They don't
are.
have any more really greed to eat anymore.
Yeah, you can tell.
So most of these sheep are in really good shape.
There's a couple.
I mean, they're not fat, but you wouldn't want to.
There's a couple of thin ones, but most of them look pretty good. They're so curious about everything that goes on. As you know, we don't have the type of sheep that when you're working they tear off to the other side of the barn. They want to be 100% involved with what you're doing.
I wish they pushed their own bale out.
Maybe you could train them to do that. These are all old hay bales that he's using there. Are these the 3-year-old ones?
No, these are last year's hay.
Oh.
You can see the hay after a year kind of loses its color and probably loses most of its vitamins and stuff in the minerals in the hay. They're probably gone. It will keep an animal alive, but it probably wouldn't be the best stuff to feed. But if it was the end of the world, you'd feed it. But we use it for bedding. See how much that wool's grown back already?
Yeah, it has.
Quite a bit, eh?
Now we're gonna give the next coverall some straw. I just put some bedding in the lamb barn as well, and I came back to the first barn we put bedding into. And this is how much they love the bedding. The first thing they do is all come in to snuggle down into it. We're off to put some straw in the main barn now where the sheep just got sheared. And Buddy's joining us in each of the barns, helping us with chores. He is very, very happy to be back because this cat is more like the dogs. You see the dogs running around? Buddy's involved in everything we do too. Dorset ewe lambs are way back in the paddock there. And we're gonna come in here now. Linus is gonna want his bottle. Buddy's made his way in too. But first we're going to put straw down before we feed Linus. See, I can hear him already. I hear you already. I know. In just a minute, okay? We're just getting this straw in. This barn is quite dirty now. So we're gonna get an old bale in here. Careful maneuvering in these old barns. You don't have much space between anything with the low ceilings and all the beams and stuff, walls. Everything's a little tighter. Go on, you guys. Go on. No. No, go on. Okay. Alrighty, drop that in. Toonie's in here. She's all nicely sheared. She's looking really pretty. Hi, Toonie. Hi. Hi there. You look so pretty.
Oh, don't break that bad foot of yours.
Hi, honey. Want to feed him?
Not really.
Look what's here. That's his mom. We've just gone to check on our cornfield, see how it's doing. And I see that already the little wildflowers are blooming. So there's our farm. And that's our barley field in the foreground. Well, sorry, that's our barley field in the background. And then where the soil is and the little green lines are, that's our cornfield. And as I move this way, you'll be able to see the rows. You can see that it's growing despite the lack of rain.
You look real carefully, you see the fine grasses? There's the grasses, orchard grass. But those cracks, need a good rain on it right now.
Yeah, look at the cracks in the soil.
If we get rain, there's a good chance that alfalfa will become up this high, and this barley has to come up like this in order to combine it. But this is the flag leaf. So there, see that thick part right there? That's the head of the barley coming up. So it will get up that high, but it needs water badly. But you can see the alfalfa, it's all coming up.
So this is our new seeding and barley field that we're looking at here.
You see there, see there's a good example of the alfalfa, see it?
But look at the deep cracks.
Yeah, she's drying. But I think it'll survive. It'll still grow. Just need some water.
So we came back to the duck nest, and here's shells.
Yeah, probably.
Here's where it was, and here's a bunch of shells. So what we don't know is did they hatch, or did something eat them? We're gonna hope that they hatched. I don't know how you can tell, but we're gonna hope that they hatched. We're just heading home now and stopped because I thought the cloudscape was pretty cool. Here we are on the porch again, having a coffee after a drive around to check on all our crop fields. So on that note, I guess we're going to call it a day. Thank you again for joining us, and please be sure to join us again tomorrow for the next episode at Ewetopia Farms. Bye for now.